Hello and welcome to the 2017 GSAC Mystery Tournament. My name is Ben. Joined with me today on the couch is Zearfossa. How are you doing, Andrew?
Oh, pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good as well. This is going to be a fun game between two winners so far in the tournament, Galen and Thomas. Can I get final ready checks before we launch into the game?
Ready.
Ay, 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 ay.
Okay, you can begin in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, it's just me and you, Andrew. Like it's
All
supposed
right.
to be.
Looks like some movement on Thomas's screen.
Yeah, so we have a game here. What is this game called? It's called oh no, now I gotta look it up. It's like the game that wants to eat you or something like that. But basically we have another version of a Meat Boy or whatever, Super Meat Boy here.
A lot of good memories about that one.
So we have
So
a
I know,
one hit kill system in play.
So I know Galen has a lot of experience with the Meat Boy game specifically.
Okay.
So we'll see if it translates over to this other platformer as well.
Here, why don't I look up that name quick?
All right.
It's called Get Out of My
I was
Way,
gonna say,
I'm
it looks
Trying to
like
Eat
the
You.
player. It's an interesting name for sure. So it looks like the players are pretty close right now. They're, I guess, figuring out the game mechanics. So how does this? How do the controls work in this game?
So you're using arrow keys to move and then spacebar to jump. But there's also
Okay.
a really strange physics system where you kind of like there is gravity, but you can go a long distance horizontally, as you can kind of see on these guys' screens.
Right. Right.
And now they're getting into some trampoline physics, and there's also wall climbing physics later in the game. So it gets progressively more challenging, and it'll be a good game for these two runners, both of whom have lots of experience on platformers and gaming in general.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these are two of our winners, so we should be getting into some of the, I don't want to say the better, but the more competitive matches, I guess you could say. Some of the best of the best coming out here now.
I believe Galen is still in the lead. He just finished the orange world. Looks like he's going
Alright.
into the green now. Oh, did he just go backward? Oh no. He has to do, he went back. I thought he was going to have to do that whole world again.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's going on. I'm looking at Galen's screen and I see he's in a different world, and that's about the extent of my understanding.
Yeah, so each world is colored a little differently. Our player's goals, by the way, is to beat the pink world, level 5. But as soon as
Okay.
you beat a world, you have this sort of overview screen where Thomas is at, and you have to,
Okay.
jump into another monster's mouth in order to advance. And the monster
okay.
takes you to the new world, essentially. Oh, we're really close right
Ooh.
now.
Yeah, it looks like they both finally figured that one out.
So another big mechanic of this game is going off the bounds of the screen to, get to a different part of the level. And you're seeing that right now on Galen's screen, as well as Thomas's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've noticed they had to bounce back and forth a few times to kind of get some momentum.
Yeah, the wall climbing is kind of weird because as soon as you jump onto a wall, the momentum of your jump is pushing you upwards. You're not actually controlling it to go upwards, and you have to sort of jump again before you fall down.
You have to jump while you still have upwards momentum, or
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
And because of that, it can make things pretty difficult because you're not always where you need to be when you're trying to consistently move upwards. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you might not always be where you need to jump up when you need to jump up.
And the key there is to go down a little bit, hug a wall, jump back up, but just by a tad. So
Yeah, it definitely looks like a challenging game, but it looks like both other players are catching on pretty quickly. Like
yeah.
you said, they both have some experience with platformers and miscellaneous games, so
I mean,
expect nothing but the best from these two.
Galen's already like pretty far ahead here, and these levels start getting really difficult. So he's only like one good jump away from beating this one already. So he's progressing very fast here. Tom is still trying to get used to a horizontal trampoline, which is not fun at all.
Takes some adjusting too.
By the way, this game is a freeware game, and our players are using keyboard for. It's the second freeware game other than your first game on OD that we played in the tournament. So.
Okay, so all the other ones use emulators.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, real
Certainly looks
consoles,
like a
not
challenging game.
emulators.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm saying a player could emulate them.
Yeah, they could.
Wouldn't condone that, of course.
I think I just heard Thomas scream.
It looks like he's still having a bit of trouble with this
This one is really difficult.
trampoline. It looks like a difficult game. I don't judge any of the players at all for getting stuck into any part of this game.
Can you get there? Not quite.
It looks like they're both stuck on their respective segments.
Oh, actually, Galen just moving to the third world here. I don't know. This is pink. Yes, I think it is.
So he's on a roll.
So just need to beat 5 of these pink levels and he's going to be good to go. Of course, these are very difficult. So
Absolutely.
here, the spikes change sides on this pillar here, and it's just a nightmare. You have to continually go between the screens, but he gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am a little bit behind you, but I see what, just maybe like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's on the pillar level right now, and I see what you're talking about. Alright. So he just got through it on my screen.
I
So it
feel
looks
like
like
I keep
Thomas
hearing
is-
people like cry out in agony, but that might be the game. I don't know.
I can almost hear it even with the volume off. Just watching Thomas's screen. Although it looks like he made some serious progress on mine, and then he lost it. Looks like he's getting the hang of it.
Galen, by the way, is at the third pink level, so he has to beat this one and then 2 more to beat this race. But of course, these levels are by far, I think, the hardest. And well, he just gets through 1. Maybe not.
Galen, it's really hard to overstate how much experience he has in just various games. I know when we were younger, I used to go over and we just play games on mini clip and stuff like that, just all kinds of games. I know he's been doing it since he's like 3, so I know he's pretty good at platformers as well. But I think something like this is really right up his alley. So I'm not surprised that he's doing pretty well at it. I think it's going to be hard to find a game that you could throw at him that he's going to have a lot of trouble with. I think he's just experienced in such a wide variety of just random dumb miscellaneous games that he's really been training his whole life for a tournament like this, I think.
Yeah, he was mentioning before that he wanted to play a game on Congregate because he said he probably already had all the badges for it.
Yeah, he's not wrong. We both play a lot of games on there, but yeah, he really has a wide variety of experience with all kinds of random and strange games.
So this level he's on right now, which is the 4th level, I believe. After he dodges these like bullet guys, he has to do this really hard wall jump that is like impossible.
It already sounds
for me
fun.
anyway. He might get it no problem, but I struggled a lot.
I'm sure I would as well. It's looks like no easy task, but he's been playing very well, so we'll see. I noticed Thomas finally moved on just a minute ago, so maybe he can catch up if Galen has trouble on this level or on the wall jump level. There's still plenty of time. I think Thomas just had a lot of trouble with that one mechanic, so
Yeah.
other than that, he was pretty much on pace with Galen.
Yeah, that was the dealing with the trampoline, which is really difficult. But in the later levels, you see less of those, and it's more about the wall jumping. So Galen, I think here at the last level. So as soon as he wins this, he will be our winner, and would take it in really fast time. But I think he's going to struggle with this a bit. At least I hope so, because otherwise I just feel bad about myself.
No, he's honestly.
Oh my god, he just did it. Maybe we should
had a
let him
lot
keep
of
going.
experience. I'm telling you, he has a lot of experience with random games like this.
He's just not even struggling right now.
It's effortless. It's effortless.
I'm gonna make him do one more. I want to see him die a few more times before I'm satisfied. Thomas, on the other hand, probably pulling his hair out right now. A little bit of background behind this pick, by the way. I was going to give our players a nice, easy, fun game, similar to like Quack Time or something. But then I was talking to Thomas, and Thomas was like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what you give me and Galen, because we're both like veterans in this tournament." And I was like, "Well, now I got to give you something hard."
Hey, he's not wrong. I mean, they both played really well in the first round.
Yeah.
And they're playing pretty well here as well. They're doing a lot better than I think I could.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a good choice to give them a hard game like this.
Yeah, I was definitely behind Thomas in my play testing at this point.
Right, I would be as well.
Although I remember getting to where Galen's at. I hope I gave them the right goal. I think I struggled with so their goal was pink 5, which Galen's already done. But
right.
I think I struggled with that one specifically because there's a pretty heavy like RNG aspect to that level. Yeah. It comes at the very end of all this crazy platforming. So I thought that might be a good one to end it with. But hey man, I got these guys for half an hour. We're gonna make them entertain us for half an hour.
The best part's gonna be when Galen gets through the pink levels, then thinks he did something wrong because you didn't tell him that he won.
Yeah. I want to see.
We'll be like, no, those are the purple levels, dude. You got a long way to go.
What if they are? I don't even know.
Maybe.
I mean, I play tested.
Let him keep playing until we see
like,
something
weeks
pink,
ago.
definitively pink.
Yeah. Or something after this that's like I've never seen it before. But I've seen the level he's on now. I don't know if I beat the level he's on now, but I've definitely played it. Thomas still struggling with his blue level. It's another trampoline that he's got to jump on. But I really, the trampoline mechanics and the wall jumping, I just thought were really difficult. It's just, you have to be very precise with what you do.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it, just given by how some of our players are struggling with it. Because it looks like one of those things that's a little harder than it probably I don't want to say it looks like it's harder than it looks, but it kind of does, just because they're struggling with it. So.
I think Thomas just got past
Surprise.
it. Good for him.
Wow, Galen is really having trouble with that one gap.
Yeah.
Whew.
I don't know if I did that when I play tested. You have a very small window, and if you mess up, it's basically game over. Thomas here, of course, gets a level with more trampolines, horizontal.
Oh, he might have it. Oh, I think he.
So
I think I'm a
whoever-
bit behind you, but I think he had it timing wise, but he physically missed the gap and jumped into the ceiling.
So whoever loses here, if you win against Brody, you will verse them. Who would you
That's a
rather
given.
play against, even though Galen has probably already won at this point?
I think it depends on the game, honestly. Thomas did very, very well in that last one. I watched him and Brody. I was just astounded by how well he did. But a platformer like this, I'd rather play Thomas, I would say. Because I know Galen just plays a ton of these stupid things on Congregate.
I have.
I do
played
as
this
well,
level-
so it's not an
this level
excuse.
as
There
well.
he goes.
Yeah. I'm gonna let them keep going. Like I've played this level Galen's at, so until I see a level that I haven't played, I'm gonna keep going because there might be pink after purple, and I'm stupid and just don't remember.
Well, I think we've all been there, so yeah, we can let him play it out a little bit more.
I mean, I hope that's not too mean.
No, I think it's alright. Probably taking 5 years off Galen's life by letting him continue, but you know, at least we get another 10 minutes of entertainment.
Thomas actually just getting the pink now. If he gets the pink level 5 or 4, I'll have to tell him Galen won. I
Right,
guess.
you don't want to give him false hope.
No.
I'm interested to see if he can keep playing. There
This
we go.
part down
That's
here
pink
is
level.
another wall jumping section, which is pretty difficult. This might have... Man, every level that Galen plays, I just feel like I didn't beat it, but then I remember what the next one looks like.
Did you watch like a walkthrough or something?
No, I played it.
Yeah.
But this was one of the first games I play tested. And I've
So when you
I've
played
had
it,
in
did
the
you
bank
know?
for a while.
Like, yeah, you knew like this is one for the tournament.
Yeah, I knew this was one I wanted to save for late, for only the really good players.
Right, absolutely.
And like I said, I didn't originally want to bring it out right now, but I thought since this is not an elimination match, it would be best, because I feel like for you to go home after playing this game, it would just feel bad.
Oh, Galen, again, I'm about 15 seconds behind, but on my screen, he hit the trampoline, so he's making progress. But he then bounced back onto the spikes and died.
So we'll see if Thomas beats his level right now. We're going to give the match to Galen.
So the only way for Thomas to stay alive is to not beat this level. And have Galen physically resign from the tournament out of frustration. Just quit the whole thing.
He did it, so I'm going to give this to Galen. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good showing from both players.
Thomas. So I just want to thank everybody for playing, even though I made them go longer than they should have. And thank you for casting with me, Andrew. It's been great.
It's
A
always
bit
a
of a
pleasure.
short one, but that's only because our players are really good, way better than me in play testing. So congrats to everybody again. See you next time.